Hello everybody, my name is Hadenator. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Trainz Driver. And it is obviously Video Game Thursday number 4. And it has been a long time, okay? So, let's get started with creating a map. How do you do that? Well, you first select route, and then click or tap create route. Now keep in mind this is the iOS version, okay? So it might be different for other people. So as you can see, we can see our map here. And you're like, wow, that's not that big. So, what you do, you see me clicking around, but you see that little plus button? That's the add baseboard. And what that does, it doubles the area. If you just start out with one, it doubles the area if you add another one. So there you go. You saw that. Adds another one. So now we have 2. It's even bigger. And you can add as much as you want. And, you know, you can see you can remove them if you don't want it. Oh, I want to add some track. Well, how do you do that? You go into the add spleens, and then you click plus, and it shows up right there, and you can tap whatever track you want, and then you can click and drag, and it drags the track out. It's super easy. You could add another one, attach it onto the other one. Now, you do have to tap really specifically, and that circle right there. Hang on, let me grab a water. So you can grab it, bend it. It'll automatically bend, so you don't have to like move it around. So that just makes it a lot easier. And you can also use the move tool to move it in case you make any mistakes. And also you can select spleens to like delete them or whatever. So you can select and then poof, they're gone. And it will automatically adjust the track behind it to counteract your curves and stuff, how tight your curves are. As you can see, I missed it. I'm like, how do I connect the track? Well, you could do this thing where you move the spleen using the thing that I showed you earlier, and it automatically connects it as long as you move it over the circles. You want to do something else, right? You want to make mountains and stuff. Well, you could drag your figure around with the raising thing that you can go back and look at the menu, see what menu I clicked, and you just have to click and hold, and you can make it go underground. You can raise it up, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. And you can make it go down like into the ground, so you can add water, which I will show you in a second. Also, there's a plateau feature, which if you drag it across the flat surface, you want to make it flat, and you can do that. It's easy to mess up sometimes. And there's also a thing where you can automatically switch between going underground or above ground. So you can add water, and it's kind of confusing at first, especially for me. I mean, this is me after not playing for a while, but you can raise it up and lower it down. Wow, isn't that great? You can create lakes, oceans, streams, and whatever I just did here. So you want to add trains, right? So you go to the add objects, and you can see all the trains and stuff here, but then it's like, well, I don't want buildings or anything like that. So you can take those away with the little filters on top, and you'll just get trains. Look at that. All trains, nothing else. No buildings, no trees, no nothing. So you can select your train and then tap the little plus button again to get out of that menu, and you can add it just like that. Just tap it on the track and it's there. But now you can't connect it, so you move it and then you just drag it and it connects pretty nicely. And you can also rotate the engine by hitting the button. Now you are like, oh, I want to add houses and stuff. Well, you do the same thing as you did with the trains, except you just tap off the filter, and then you can move it around and even rotate it. It's pretty cool. And so you want to add some road to add detail to your map. So how do you do that? You go into the tracks section where you found the tracks from earlier, and you scroll up and you find the road, and you drag it across wherever you want it. The tracks and the road cannot be combined into like one, and so they cannot connect. And so you could drag it across the railroad crossing, which isn't always that great. You can also attach more road to it. You can also raise and lift it, which I rose it a little bit too much, but whatever. Now this is just all temporary. I didn't really keep this map. Unless you want me to expand this map, then please let me know down in the comments below. You can also add weather. You can add like skies. You can have no clouds, medium clouds, even February, which I don't know what that is, but whatever. You can increase the weather density or decrease it depending on your liking. And also And apparently what the weather thing does is it decreases the temperature or increases the temperature, which I just started to make it snow. Okay, that's great. It's fantastic. It's snowing now, which doesn't really make much sense, but whatever. And you want to add some ground. So you go into the paint thing, and then you select which one you want to do. Like grass, there's fields, there's flowers, all types of things that you would want. And you select grass, for example, and then you can change the size and radius and scale. See, I zoom out, and it's like all over the place. It's insane. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting, but I want to add just a little bit more detail. It's not too much, but it's just enough. I decreased the radius and scale, and then I painted on the snow tops for the mountains. Now, this was kind of difficult because sometimes I would tap it and hold it, and it wouldn't go for some reason. And so now you can go into Quick Drive after you've finished your magnificent project, and save. The easiest way is just to save it to new route and then call it something, like what I'm about to type right now, which is test, because this is a test. And so you can select your driving mode, and it will automatically go to one of the engines that you place down, probably the first one or the last one, but it will go to your engine automatically. And that's all you want to do. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Like this video if you want to see more Trainz Driver 2. Bye.